Tiffany Stratton is here.
The following is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always Tiffy time in WWE.
The irresistible force.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Jax has ruled the women's division since day one.
She's held singles and tag team titles here in WWE and still wants more.
Jax has such an incredible presence that will intimidate anyone.
If you're not intimidated, you'll just end up getting flattened.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. Countering that offense.
Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
This creativity applied with the wrist clutch lever.
What a shot. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, what a club. And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
And enters back into the ring. Momentum really on Stratton's side now.
And I bet Tiffany's looking to inflict more damage too. Whack! This is turning into Swanson Street. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
When you're not concerned about the rules, you have to think your mind runs a little wild, Corey.
When there are no rules, there are no consequences. Just let that dark part of your mind take over and run wild. Being set up in the corner for something.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Ah, jeez.
Tiffany Stratton, nice athleticism.
Oh, an Alabama slam.
That could send a message to Tiffany's doubters.
All the chat of privilege should go out the... Up high.
Down with force. Nia's getting picked up. No idea what she's doing.
Yeah, what's the strategy here?
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
And for the moment, Jax gets knocked down a peg.
Big shot in the corner from Stratton, and it appears to be Tiffy time. What a move by Stratton.
Tiffany with the exclamation mark.
Goes for the pin. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
And And she's coming back to the ring now. I don't know what they're looking for here.
She's grabbed a ladder, and she has just made this match that much more dangerous. It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table.
Oh, my goodness. Buster! She's got her down for the count. She might end it here.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
The 1% of WWE, Kiana James.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Grapplers, from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
A self-assured competitor, a shrewd businesswoman, and has no qualms about skirting the rules.
Well, Kiana certainly has a lot of tricks in her handbag, which is almost as diversified as her portfolio.
A lot of tricks, Corey? There's a brick in that handbag. Every time.
Well, apparently Kiana James has crunched the numbers, and she believes that she's the odds-on favorite here tonight.
She is a woman reborn in fire.
The longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion, looking to continue her dominance in WWE.
And her opponent, representing the Unholy Union from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Battle-tested, including reigns as NXT UK Women's Champion and NXT Tag Team Champion as well.
But we have only seen the beginning of how bright fire can burn.
Looks to scorch the earth of WWE and burn the women's division to the ground.
Our ancestors have demanded a sacrifice, and Alba is more than happy to deliver. Alba Fire is a wily veteran with a penchant for the dark arts.
Fire loves to wreak havoc on her opponents.
She's been a tag team champion and a world champion.
And a thorn in the side of anyone who gets in her way.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
There's press, and
Wow.
there's press. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
She's vulnerable, up on the top turnbuckle.
I don't know how much more damage this superstar can sustain.
We're about to find out, all the way from the top. Back superplex.
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down. Boom!
So many body punches.
Alba stringing together a stockpile of offense.
Kiana needs to figure things out. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Fire scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top.
Oh my.
Lighten up the chest.
How do you win a no DQ match, or even survive it?
By being fearless. You can't let this chaotic and dangerous match intimidate you into playing it safe. The gory bomb. What an incredible attack that was from Alba.
Systematic chaos at work.
From the top.
Alba Fire with a swanton.
Will Fire finish things now? Cover.
Alba Fire did it. Huge win.
Here is your winner, Alba Fire!
Kiana James finds herself on the losing side of this match.
Alba Fire putting another victim to rest.
The spheres of darkness become more powerful, as does Alba Fire. Here comes the aggressive Tamina.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
But Tamina's not interested in talking. She's only interested in ripping you apart.
Power and lethal high-flying moves. Tamina can beat the competition down in so many ways.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And her opponent, representing the core from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do.
Buckle up. Here we glow.
You definitely need a restraint, Saxton.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward.
Working the leg with that move.
Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
Soaring.
Off the mark with that one.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say, don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that.
All right, sit out, jawbreaker. She's making the climb to the top rope.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
From the top rope.
Diving into a beautiful blockbuster.
She gets bounced into the corner. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
Good job. Neckbreaker.
And the momentum's clearly against Tamina now.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
And Tamina's confidence must be low after that attack.
Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice. Rolling into a monkey flip.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Oh, man, come on now. Not a sledgehammer.
With Extreme Rules matches, just about anything goes, and sometimes the end result all comes down to who the more sadistic superstar is.
It's not pretty, but I suppose it's true. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pin. She powers out immediately there.
Anyone who thought this would be over quick has another thing coming. Naomi showing her instinct.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
But Tamina's just one move from turning this around.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Ooh. Send into the corner. Kick. Oh.
Oh, a little booty rub to the opponent's face. Ouch.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Well, we're deep into this tournament match. This is where things get serious.
him into a sit-out slam.
Naomi nailed it.
Cover. And Naomi is your winner.
Here is your winner, Naomi.
A tough loss for Tamina. She's going to remember this one for a long while.
I sit here right now flabbergasted. Tamina just got overpowered.
A dominant force in the women's division.
Absolute sheer aggression.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
Niven knows how to use her physicality to devastating effect.
I think that's an understatement, Cole. Let's call her what she is, a true bulldozer in the ring. Niven looks ready to knock out anybody in the women's division.
The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And her opponent, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
She is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity. Charlotte Flair proudly pulls the strings as the puppet master of the women's division and will gladly accept anyone who will bow down.
She created her own divine right as the Queen
and intends to cause great pain and suffering to her opposition.
You just can't game plan for this type of brilliance.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every... Watch out!
Corkscrew senton.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Up top here, facing a sea of people.
Uh-oh, going up top now. Oh, top rope. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Oh, my God.
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic.
Dead whipped.
Bang me.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
Heading to the top rope here.
From way up. You got to be kidding me. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
That ladder changes the complexion of this match entirely.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents.
Creating an opportunity and going to climb.
Standing on top of the ladder.
Oh, I cannot look.
Oh my God, no!
Good God! What just happened?
Soaring down from the ladder like a meteor.
And doing astronomical amounts of damage to the opposition.
And the Queen hits a spear.
Charlotte proving the intimidation factor is more than just height. Flair delivering the chop, followed by natural selection.
Bow to the crown, it's over.
Makes the cover. There it is. Charlotte is your winner.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
An unfortunate loss for Piper Niven tonight.
The Queen reigns supreme. Charlotte is in a league of her own.
Get your cameras ready. Tiffany Stratton is here.
Beauty, grace, athleticism, and skill. Tiffy has it all.
The following contest is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, one of the quickest learners in NXT history. She made her NXT debut within weeks of entering the Performance Center, becoming NXT Women's Champion just a year and a half later.
Already possessing athleticism on another level, Stratton takes every opportunity to get better.
Scary how impressive she is as an in-ring competitor this early in her career.
And her opponent, representing the Unholy Union from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Alba Fire is a woman who delights in causing pain.
Yeah, Fire has a very dangerous combination of technical ability and a ruthless mentality.
She is cruel in the best way possible. Alba has bewitching power in the ring.
It's wise to be afraid of Alba Fire.
A woman descended from generations of warriors. Fighting is in her blood.
And there is fire in her eyes that cannot be extinguished.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. Up high. Wow, cross body.
Whoa, the height on the moonsault. Sure was pretty, but we don't judge matches on style points.
Sent to the corner. Being dropped onto the top rope. We're about to see something highly devastating, gentlemen. This is bad. It's a bad superplex. A move from that height could rearrange your bones.
Tough knee. She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Clever offense by Stratton.
Just disrespectful.
She just busted her open.
I can't watch.
I have a feeling this is only the start.
Just a relentless assault from Tiffany.
And I don't see Stratton slowing down whatsoever.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
And it looks like she's got the sledgehammer. Can someone please take it away from her? Oh! Basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Extreme Rules is a beautiful thing. We're seeing these superstars battle without any limitations.
Though for competitors, I imagine it's hard to take full advantage of the locker rules.
That's true, Michael, but it really is sink or swim in this kind of match. You have no choice but to go to extremes if you want to win.
Lift it up. What's next? Shoulders down. Cover.
Gets the shoulder up. Kicking out so early certainly sends a message. Fought off with an elbow. She turns that attack away.
Oh, did you hear that?
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Starting to feel the hurt here. This is where a good motor comes in handy during a tournament.
The table set up in the corner. She's got bad intentions in mind.
And she's placed right against the table. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Oh, man. Turned it into a statement DDT.
Table behind her now in the line of fire.
Good gravy. Good golly. She just put her through a table.
Now, I don't care how tough she is. Ain't nobody getting up from that. And a shoulder to the gut.
Tiffany out of harm's way. Oh, what a foot. And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent. Samoan drop.
And she's getting into dangerous waters here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
And Fire is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Alba has to plot a way to get back into this. Going over to the Alabama Slam.
Stratton hit pay dirt with that move.
Putting her money where her mouth is.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
If you can get past the good looks, pay attention to the athleticism.
Corkscrew Stratton bomb.
It's over. Fire is done.
Cover. She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Alba Fire awash with the feeling of defeat.
There are people rejoicing tonight as Alba Fire is struck down in defeat.
With this loss, Alba Fire does not fulfill her mission. We can only assume there will be hell to pay. Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
The following is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring, representing the core from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi is a woman who wastes no time mixing it up.
Naomi, one of the most innovative athletes in the women's locker room.
We are about to witness an insane display of athleticism.
This woman has asked for an opportunity. She's now getting the opportunity.
Now the question is, what does she do with said opportunity?
The Queen walks among us.
Charlotte always wants to be the best and demands the competition to prove it.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte.
Forecast calls for greatness.
Charlotte Flair is one of the greatest female superstars of all time. In serious conversation to be the GOAT.
Yeah, look at all the record title reigns. Look at all the main events. Look at all the firsts. The history books were made for someone of Charlotte Flair's caliber.
Charlotte Flair is the owner of a career defined by landmark victories.
Every time she comes to the ring, Charlotte feels like she will win.
Because every fight Charlotte Flair takes part in feels like a main event.
Get ready to experience royalty.
Charlotte poised and ready to lay waste to anyone who steps to the throne.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match.
Incoming!
Splash!
Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow!
Frankensteiner!
Nice!
Great athleticism.
Sling blade! And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
She has no idea where she is right now.
Perched up top.
Diving blockbuster.
Unloading a big kick to the back. The patience of Charlotte being tested there, but as we know, she can get mean real quick.
Naomi made sure she felt the glow on that one.
Extreme Rules has to be one of the most difficult matches for a superstar to prepare for.
Yeah, I don't know if you can ever enter an Extreme Rules match even close to fully prepared. There's no telling what twisted things that have been boiling in your competition's mind.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Flair is falling behind now.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here. Calls out the rear view. That was that in-ring innovation of Naomi we've mentioned. What a move.
Well, Nelson cinched in into a sit-out slam. Exclamation delivered by Naomi.
Cover.
Charlotte Flair proving why she's been the measuring stick in the women's division for so long. A lesser competitor would have stayed down for 3.
Naomi just gave this one her best shot, but she couldn't end it. And back into the ring she goes. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
She's launched out of the ring. and setting up a ladder. But in this position, I'm not sure why.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Returning to the ring now.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
And she's working her way up the ladder. Going to the highest point here.
Don't tell me. No, that's good.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
My goodness, from the top of the ladder. If that's what they had in mind, I don't want to see what's next.
Full Nelson. Sit out. Slam.
Charlotte is in trouble.
And into the cover. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Naomi!
Charlotte forced to take the loss in this one.
Yeah, Naomi feeling the glow and feeling herself with this victory.
It's Tiffy time.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Making her way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
An elite gymnast turned WWE superstar, Stratton turns heads with her prettiest moonsault ever.
Just an undeniably impressive athlete, Stratton mixes acrobatics and power to jaw-dropping effect.
Well, Tiffany Stratton is so much more than just another pretty face.
And her opponent, representing the Core from Orlando, Florida,
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the Women's Championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do.
Buckle up. Here we glow.
You definitely need a restraint, Saxton.
There you see it, the Women's United States Championship. And we are underway with the tournament finals.
These superstars have left it all on the line. They are one match away from victory. The end is finally in front of them.
Just one more match to etch your name in history. And for me, one more match until I finally get rid of Saxton. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
I think she's looking to end things here.
Oh, look at this here, arm wrench.
Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
And Stratton is showcasing her arsenal.
Tiffany is unloading attacks here.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Up high, cross body.
And Naomi took a battering there.
Yeah, and she is teetering on the edge of being eliminated from this tournament, Cole.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Uh-oh. I don't know what she has planned with that kendo stick.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Paint a picture for me, Corey. Hypothetically, what are some tactics you'd use to win a no-DQ match?
Well, I'd stash some kendo sticks beforehand. Maybe have a buddy waiting to give me a much-needed hand. Maybe throw Saxton like a fastball special. That's the
Hard shot delivered by Tiffany Stratton. Now Stratton all the way up to the top with a corkscrew Stratton bomb.
Naomi felt that one big time.
Iron shot. After everything thrown her way tonight, Naomi is still in this.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Slides under the rope.
What in the world?
Into the cover. She doesn't even get a count of one.
Not a whole lot of luck luster behind that kick out.
Taking this match to the outside. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Well, it looks like she's going for something versatile, and what's more versatile in WWE than a ladder?
Kendo stick impact. Momentum really on Stratton's side now.
And I don't see Stratton slowing down whatsoever.
Oh, look at this here, arm wrench. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
When you're in a tournament situation, Cole, you tend to push yourself to your limits.
She fights back with the counter. Setting up the ladder here. Oh, that can flatten you. Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation. Going to the top rung.
There's not one sign of fear in those eyes.
Don't do it.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be nuts to try to pull off a move like that.
Tiffany Stratton, nice athleticism.
Oh, an Alabama slam.
That move took every ounce of athleticism Stratton had.
She gets put in the corner.
Big shot in the corner from Stratton, and it appears to be Tiffy time. Corkscrew Stratton bomb. Will Tiffany put it away here?
Yes, got it. New champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
What a shift into the tides with this championship match.
Tonight is definitely a night to celebrate, but let's not lose sight of the fact they have a long road ahead of them now. At least, if they're lucky.
Oh, come on, Corey. Don't be such a party pooper. We've got a new champion.